Hey everyone, so it's Alie and this is my writer's hair, so I apologize for this already. Just came out of a session. It's February 15, 2021. As you guys know, I always upload my videos the day I record it, just in case I don't say it. But I just came out of a session and it was rough. So I'm on chapter 6 right now. We just completed chapter 6, which is Jabez's chapter. Chapter that was chapter 6. Okay, chapter 5 was really good. So the chapter before this was so good. I had great reviews. I really got into the headspace of Davian. And it was like excellent and superb. And then chapter 6 started off really great. And then we had flashback, and flashback kind of just jacked up. So I realized that I was writing flashback completely wrong, and I'm so sorry if my eyes are moving from different sides of the screen. I'm so sorry. But I realized that I was writing flashbacks wrong. I was writing flashbacks as if, imagine like you're writing a film and you're telling the camera like to zoom in on the eyes of the crying child, right? And this is legit how I did it. And then after you zoom into the eyes, you go back into the eyes of Jabez now, when he was younger. So it was like, I hope that made sense to you guys. But I did it like almost like if you're writing a film and someone is watching it. Not the best idea. And then also I realized that I wasn't writing memory, I was writing backstory, and I wanted it to be memory. And when I realized that, I was like, crap. And mind you, my editor been telling me that, but I honestly just thought like I was correcting it, but I still wasn't hitting it. And then not yesterday because it is Monday, so we last met last week Friday. So Friday she said it again, and I telling you, it was the Lord God Almighty who helped me realize what in the world she was saying that whole time. And I think when she told me it's like film, that's when I caught on to like, oh, because if you have a memory of something, right? Like I have a memory of something that I don't like having, but in that memory, I could see myself. I wasn't writing it as if like Jabez see it. And then also you remember certain things in your memory. So I had like 4 pages, sometimes 5 pages of memory. That only happened once of memory, which was really backstory. So right now I need to fix my wordiness. We only completed chapter. When I started this, we had 72,000 words or 74,000 words. It was either 72 or 74. I have like 82,000 words now, and that's just me on chapter 7. I am going to go back now. I am wordy. I know there are long-winded writers, and then there are short writers. I am the long-winded one. And the thing is, I honestly don't try. Like, if you guys think the long-winded writers try, like, we don't. It just happened. So I'm being more strategic. I'm going to be more strategic with it, because before I wasn't really focusing on word count. I was just focusing on writing what I supposed to write. But now I realize, and the thing is, which is a good thing, is the fact that, and if you guys see me avoiding my face in this camera, it's because I'm just like, oh goodness, right? Can I face myself? Yes, I can. So since, especially with Davian's last chapter, which was really good, we could get down to like the smaller stuff instead of the structuring. And Jabez's chapter, like, it was so good until that flashback came and just jacked it up. Oh goodness. So I am gonna go back to chapter 7 and literally try to cut. The only thing is, like, as a long-winded writer, I don't think, like, some things I just don't know what to cut. Like, I don't know what to cut, because I used to cut words like, you don't need and, you don't need then. Like, there are words like, okay, yeah, I don't need that. But the actual sentences, I'm like, how, like, is this person gonna just appear from outside to inside? Like, I need a transition, and sometimes, like, that transition might just be I walked inside. But I just feel like that's so basic. But mind you, I realize when I write simple, direct sentences, it makes me and my editor's life, mostly her life, and then it'll end up making my life much more simple. Actually, that's not true. I actually, with Davian's chapter, I started to write like simple, direct, short sentences. And honestly, I just love it. My editor talks about tempo a lot, and that was one of the things she talked to me from the beginning. And I think this is the first time she didn't have to talk to me about tempo, but mainly because I had to talk about wordiness. But like the tempo of how you say, like, if you want something to seem like a short period, you're gonna write it in such a way to where it feels short. If you want something to feel long and drawn out, you're gonna write it in a way what feels long and drawn out, but not, you're not going to just say drawn out, you know, because then drawn out is short, but mind you, you're not going to say drawn out anyway. It could be really discouraging, and like a thought in my head of what if she doesn't want to be my editor no more. But I think she's thugging it out with me. And that's good to know that she's thugging it out. I bought a book yesterday that has memory in it, and I could have easily gone into crying. And I don't want you guys to think, oh my goodness, this girl cries so much. I am a strong believer in crying, but I really don't cry as much as I used to. Like, I don't. But gee, why do I always talk about crying when I come on here? Like, I really don't cry. I cried that one time I told you guys about, if I can remember correctly. I cried then, but I don't think I cry. I think it's just be like a feeling of crying. And then I'd be like, Alex, you got this. And if you have to cry, just cry. Just cry. But, yeah. If you haven't realized yet, this is really impromptu. I think that's how you say it. So, I'm really trying to get good lighting. I'm sorry, y'all. And I actually have a lighting set. But anyway, I'm going to go back to chapter 7, which is Davian's chapter. Honestly, there was a part in it, but I just was like, I just feel like I was moving them. Yeah. So I'm not gonna cry because I feel like someone said, "Oh, she can cry." No, I'm not gonna cry. I just I was just thinking. So I'm gonna go back to chapter 7. I didn't end chapter 7, just so you guys know that. I didn't end chapter 7 yet. Actually, okay, my whole draft is like a skeleton. So when I say I'm editing, I'm actually putting fat on the bones. That's what I'm really doing. So chapter 7 is technically finished, but I haven't fattened the last 2 pages of chapter 7. That's what I meant. I don't know why. I'm sorry, y'all, if this going down. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I had are all writers like. Okay, so it is 6:22. I feel like it's gonna take until 10, the minimum. We shall see, because I want to go back and I want to put my heart in it. I want to literally go into Davian's zone and do it. And I honestly feel like I could really change that beginning part. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to be courageous.